What's up? We got our first victim. Mono Muscle Performance. What's going on? Hey, we're live. I haven't been live in like 6 months. Let's let some people come in. It's really late. Answer some questions. See if we get some haters in here too. What's going on, everybody? We are live. I haven't done this in about a year. So it's been a minute. Boosted 931. What's up, man? Oh, got wifey in here too. What's up, Mrs. Ender 13? What is going on? Mr. 516, what's up? Oh, you going to bed? All right. I'm a hater. Karma, what's going on, man? How you been? I love that car. Love that car. Thunder, Mendoza's, Coyote, what's going on? How are you guys doing? It's really late. I'm hoping to get some of these commenters. I bet they don't come in here. At least they won't talk in the chats. I bet they don't do it. I bet they don't. Tonight, we're just going to feed the trolls. But that really depends on if they come in, if they're hungry or not. If they're hungry, we're going to feed them. No, but we're going to also answer some questions. I will make I'm sure a video about like what happened to the twin turbos or whatever. You guys got to remember there's a reason. Like we had a sweet setup. I didn't have any issues with my my turbo kit at all. You know, we had the new one. It was other things. So there's a reason those that watch every video and the length of them, there are things that are said strategically to kind of paint the canvas a little bit, put the pieces of the puzzle together. This is common sense kind of stuff. Some people don't watch the full videos, they miss things. And, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. But if you want to know what's going on, you got to watch the videos and pay attention. And, man, this chat's starting to roll now. Let's see. Let's not get caught up. Hang on. Everybody commented at one time. So, yeah. AMG Troll won't show. See? Michael Brown called him out. That's what I'm talking about.
Who called him out?
Michael Brown in the chat.
AMG's a bitch.
Yeah, he won't show up. He won't come. He wouldn't dare comment in a live chat. Motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, it's probably, I don't know. We're not going to use the shop's name. We're not trying to get sued. But honestly, I'm not on here to slander. We're not going to say anything that's not truthful. If I were to speak, look, I should be fully within my legal limits to say what happened truthfully with everything. But there is a lot of story. A lot of story. I will just say that things didn't go the way that they should have. And there's a reason that we pulled a twin turbo kit off of the car. Just like there's a reason that my buddy Ken did the same thing, and some other people as well.
I don't like stalls.
Yeah, well, there's more. That's the other flip side to it, I guess. Is, you know what I mean? Just like you're talking about stalls. So with a blower, you don't have to worry about all that. I mean, you can put a stall in there and you can leave really hard, but you don't have to. You get that more instantaneous down low feel, and that's kind of what a lot of people joined the channel when I started doing the turbo content. But in the very beginning, those that follow all the videos know that I was originally going to go blower. So we're just going back to what I wanted to do to begin with. Was have a fun but different street car. That's all that we're doing. What happened in the chat? Here we go. Pizza.
Yes. Pizza.
Super Fast Truck. What's up, everybody that's coming in that I've missed? I'm trying to get caught back up right now. and we're just kind of hanging out. I guess the trolls aren't hungry because they're not coming in. They wouldn't dare. That's what they are, man. They're just trolls. Just people hating.
Good.
They just want to. They are unhappy in their own lives, their corner of the world. They just want to hate on everybody else. I don't normally let that stuff get to me, but spill the beans. Yomar says, "Spill the beans." Let's just say that. What am I legally allowed to say?
Don't get me in the middle of that shit.
Let's just say that things went. I didn't like how things turned out. And I didn't like that I had to sink like another freaking. I've lost track of how much money I've had to put it back into this car since I got it back to get it to a running state. I'm really impressed with the progress that we've done over the past few days, like the past 4 days. Like I started to film the next video. Like if you guys missed it for whatever reason, I've dropped a video today that covered a bunch of that. Well, since that video, I haven't touched the camera. Like YouTube is right now is second, coming second. I apologize. Normally, things went south. Yes, that's a good answer. Things went south. Things went in a direction that I was not in support of. And I don't appreciate that. Look, I have a video filmed. Actually, two of them. One of them is 45 minutes. I get real dirty in depth. The other one's about 20 minutes. And it's filmed, ready to upload to the internet at any given time if somebody wants to cross me. And it says the whole story, everything that happened. But I have not done so, and there's no slander, there's no nothing like that, nothing. All I did was I took the camera, and I walked around the car, and I said, "This is missing. This is missing. This is missing. This is broken. This is broken. This is missing. This is broken." To be fair, I have heard one of the employees that used to work at X company is no longer there because he was doing some things that the company did not approve of. And these things happened while my car was in X company's possession. But why the fuck did they not fix it? If things were stolen or given away, why did those things not get replaced? And some money came to me. $1,200 is what he gave to try to get me back on my feet, but that was about half of the cost of what I needed. And yeah, I still don't have everything. I've been told things are in the mail, 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 things are in the mail. Nothing's in the fucking mail. Nothing's in the mail. Oh, don't worry, Stephanie. Don't know somebody's watching. Hey, look, I'm all I'm saying is the truth. You know, if I were not on YouTube, if we were not on YouTube, any of us, this is any shop. The last time that I let a shop touch my car was back in like 2010, 2009 or 10. And Super Chat, Gearhead 704. What's up, brother? 704. This is super Chat. I appreciate that. Untold people that subscribe should never chat. Yeah. The last time I let a shop touch my car was a long time ago, and I got it back, and it was a hot mess. And the company, the place in Texas tried to. There's a place I don't even think they're around anymore. It's a place called Sunshine Performance, something like that. Anyway, they tried to rob me of a bunch of parts, delivered the vehicle back to me with a mountain of cigarette butts inside of the car. Everything was zip tied and wired improperly. Things that were supposed to be in the car were not, and I had to go back and fight them. I had to threaten them with a lawyer. It was bad. I eventually got all the stuff back. Modern Muscle Performance in with a $10.18 super chat. I appreciate it. anyway, so that was kind of, I didn't know how to work on cars back then. And I didn't even know how to didn't even know how to change brakes, and I was an adult. I was in the Army and didn't know how to do any of that stuff. But after that experience, believe me, I made it my mission in life to find out how to work on things. And so I met some guys in a Mustang crew. They taught me how to wrench a little bit, and I did a lot of reading, how to do this, how to do that. And then that just kind of evolved over time. And I'm not perfect, man. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a guy with a couple of wrenches in my garage trying to do a thing or two. Everybody used to love the channel back in the day because we were showing you how to do things and how to save money from a shop. But now, we've had some hiccups with the car, right? But things that are on the internet aren't the full story. We're just showing there's a lot of things that happen out, everybody in this chat, do you publicly share every bad thing or little thing that goes on in your life? Do you air all of your dirty laundry? No. So why am I going to do it? You're not going to get everything. If you're going to get whatever I show you. This is pretty self-explanatory. So I don't get it. But people in here, if anybody in the comments, and they may be in here listening, I appreciate it. Sublime GT500, guys, he's got a YouTube channel, so go check him out. But also he's got a sick, beautiful. I'm telling you that thing it's the green color 2020 GT500, but it's got white stripes. And in video and pictures, like I was like, I saw in person. Man, it's perfect. I love it. Mendoza's Coyote with 99 cents. I appreciate it. But anyway, getting back on track, what were we talking about? But yeah, man, that's kind of how we did things. We learned a wrench and was taught, things over time, and just basically getting out there and trying to learn things on my own because I didn't really have a lot of people to help me. Anyway, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But I started the YouTube channel just to kind of share my journey a little bit, but I'm not going to give you everything. Nobody does. So remember, at the end of the day, it says YouTube. I have every right to never make a YouTube video again. I can make whatever the hell decision I want to with my car, and life goes on. And unless somebody's paying my car note, then that opinion matters a little bit more. But I don't understand why, us smaller channels, even bigger channels, we're people at the end of the day. You're watching me talk and ramble on, and it's something we choose to do, sure. And we put ourselves on the internet, so we're opening ourselves to attack. I get it. But why? Because we're on the other side of the screen recording something, do we not have a... It's like if we make a decision, we're bad. It's like some people that watch, they think that they're the parents, and they get to say, no, you're doing the wrong thing. I'm a grown man, I do what the fuck I want to. How about that? But no, seriously. No, yeah, you're right. Like you were talking earlier, like I'm not going to beg you to watch. If you don't want to watch, bye, I guess. Have a great day. But yeah, the car, let's see here. Oh, the chat is moving. Everybody that's coming in here. Which got you a cell phone call? Mm-hmm. I'm over here, guys, with Ken, obviously. You guys probably recognize the background. The car, but anyway, no, that's what I was talking about earlier. I think I apologize. There's so many things.
Hey,
what's up?
Who said can't keep what you don't pay for in your chat? Andy Meyer.
He said what?
Said you can't keep what you don't pay for.
What I don't pay for? You talking about the turbo kit?
Hell if I know what he's talking about.
Okay, all right, fucking. Let's get this shit straight. And they can. I'll leave this up publicly. That's fine.
All right, cool.
Carlos, we're getting there. Hang on. I got to get caught up in the comments and everything. The turbo kit was not fucking free.
Hell no.
I didn't get it for free. Ken didn't get it for free. I bought it at a small discount. Wasn't 50%. It was way north of that. That it was like a glorified Black Friday deal. In the beginning, like I thought that we were all friends. I'll say this. The relationship, as far as I'm concerned, is ended. You don't fuck your friends over. And if you are in control of a shop and you have employees that are running around doing their own thing, you need to police them. Keep in mind, at no time ever in this video chat have I said a name of who I'm talking about. And I'm not going to. Can't keep what you don't pay for. So I'm not sure what that's in reference to. But, and if there's no foul, there's no harm in it, then cool. We'll just move on. I'm tired of seeing other people that are messed over from some of these bigwig companies. The companies that I like are I'm not going to go off on a bashing session. That's not the point. The point is that the turbo kit is off of the car. I like that turbo kit. I had no issues with my turbo kit. I even sold product for this company. When I say that I am done and I'm pulling those products off of my car, there's a reason. Something happened. Figure it out. And if they're in here watching, maybe you should have taken better care of your friends. I'm not saying that whoever were individuals, did it purposefully. That's not what I'm saying. But negligence is a hell of a thing. You try to have a negligent, they used to call them accidental discharges in the military. You pow! Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. Negligence. Jesus Christ. Man, I led fucking troops in combat. And some of these people out here, shop owners with like 2 or 3 employees, can't even handle them. And they're paying. He's paying them directly. Like, wow. Fucking nightmare. All right, I'm gonna get back up in the comments. Yeah, Ken's right beside me.
Ken is editing his video. Am I naked? Hey, you pay me enough for OnlyFans and we'll make it happen.
I'll tell him don't get happy. You ain't naked.
Gearhead
Guys,
704.
Guys, that's a joke. That's a joke. Don't take that into full.
Gearhead 704 in here with a $20 super chat. I appreciate that very much.
Gearhead 704 is a man.
I do not share everything either, brother. I mean, nobody shares everything. Well, maybe some people do. Anyway, no, there's other people in the chat that have their own stories.
Hey, what'd you have for breakfast?
What?
What'd you have for breakfast? We gotta tell them everything.
Right.
What'd you have for breakfast?
What did I have for breakfast? If I got to tell you everything, what did I have for breakfast? Am I wearing clean socks? When's the last time I showered? Did I pay my bills on time? What did I look up on the internet today? How many times did we use the bathroom? I mean,
oh my God.
I'm not sharing everything.
I'm just gonna edit my video.
By the way, never mind. Nope, not going there. Sorry. So that's another thing I won't share right now. Did you add that? What's so funny?
They said, ask the trolls to show you where you hurt them on a teddy bear.
that's hilarious.
Oh, you're so sad. I'm so sorry. Not sorry. You want a tissue? Did you add DI to the 5.2 block? Yes. So it's a 5.2 Gen 3 heads, keeping the DI, upgraded to 1440 FIC injectors. It's a Coyote crank, so the stroke is Coyote. It's basically a Coyote with GT350 chains and tensioners, and we have obviously we got basically a GT500 bottom end minus the crank, so it's kind of both, and the benefit will be more displacement. And anyway, that's kind of what that's all about. And I know this was asked like 10 minutes ago. I'm just getting through the comments. Sorry. So, but yeah, still DI. And who's interested in nitrous coyotes? Keep your head up. Oh, my head's way up. We're on to bigger, better things. We're swapping tuners now, all of it. Nothing against Rob. I just want somebody that's local. That's pretty much the extent of that. So we're going to use Ken's tuner, and from everything that I've seen Daryl touch, he is brilliant. Carlos, don't you have your own stories? Where's your stories, bruh? You're more than welcome to put them in the comments. I can't tell your story. I can't tell you anybody else's story.
My car ran great.
Yeah, my car ran good too.
My kit was great.
Guys, remember the car made 1,100 horsepower.
The people that watch my channel know that I started a channel with a 17 blower car.
Right.
I've officially made full circle back around to a 15 and 17 S550 with a blower. That's what I want.
Andrew Myers, so he says,
end of day.
There's two sides to the story. Oh, really? Okay, well.
And he wants Carlos to explain. I don't think Carlos needs to explain on here.
I'm good.
Yeah, he said. Look right there. Look. Top one.
That's y'all.
But good. I hope you're in here. I hope you're in here.
That's all y'all.
My message is.
Ken is over here editing the video. Being a good boy.
Last I said I didn't.
I'm a good boy over here editing my videos.
Oh, yeah. All I can say is the car needed some help when I picked it up.
I'm gonna go in here and edit my video.
Oh, I'm being too loud for it. Robert Kane. Anyway, the $25 super chat. I appreciate that. I know I'm just getting to these. I'm sorry. I'm working my way down, guys. And I just lost my place. Oh my gosh, man, it's on fire. Super chats. I'm getting there. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. Can't keep what you didn't pay for. Well, I'll tell you this much. I didn't want that engine to come out either. If you don't want people to talk about your mishaps, then maybe don't have them. Do a better job. Good Afghanistan to make mistakes. See how that works out for you. I'm a grown man and have. Yeah, well, Mr. Mach 1, you got a wife that you got to answer to. I do too. Believe me, and she is pissed. Pissed. So, all right. Oh, by the way, I've been here. Huge shout out to Speed Addict 731, guys. This couch I'm sitting on has been my bed for the last 3 weeks. The car has needed a little bit of work. Only parts missing. Hang on. What did he just say? Only parts missing are the ones unpaid for. Oh. So I guess that who's he talking to? Tell me, like, do I need to bring up what happened to the converter? Like, that was mine. Where the fuck is it? Where's all the screws and bolts that holds, I don't know, the car together? Pretty sure I paid for that. Came with the fucking car when I bought it. I left a car at a shop that was completely put together. Everything was golden, made power. Come to find out, it was pushed to 21 pounds when I wasn't there. I talked to the engine builder. I know what damage what was found. Nothing I did. I'm reading. Don't feed the trolls. DV in the house. No such thing as a free puppy. That is the damn truth. $5 super chat from Sublime. I know I'm just getting to these. So I was telling people last night in another stream that Boosted has demonology covered. Thoughts? I would pay money to see that race. I would pay, yes, because Boosted 931 has a sick car. That thing is wicked. But demonology is very fast too. Very, very fast too. I'd love to see that race. Yeah, Mrs. N to 13 has been really wanting to go public about a lot of this stuff for a long time. And I've been telling her absolutely not. But keep in mind, I've never said a name of who I'm talking about. Shit, all this is probably just, fiction. Could be completely made up. I'm a supporter. It doesn't matter if you get a leaf blower as a power adder. I'm going to watch. I appreciate that very much. Let's go support the veterans, and no matter what. Yeah, that's a big, the veteran thing is interesting. Yeah, I appreciate that very much. And I hate, it's the whole, I didn't join the military, and there's nothing against what I'm about to say, nothing against anybody when I say this. But I personally did not join the military for like college money or anything like that. I was freaking combat arms, dude. 4 deployments. Shot at multiple times. Shot back. Did worse. Did my job. Don't ever talk about it. Purposely try to not fuck people over. It's always the ones that, the thing is, because me and Ken talk about this a lot. If I were not on YouTube and hang on, before I get to that, why in the world would you try to screw somebody over, intentionally or not? Maybe just a mistake, a bunch of mistakes. Why would you do that to somebody that served, anybody really, but especially somebody that like made it a career to like freaking, defend other people, to go do their job deployed, put themselves into harm's way. And you turn around and you do that stuff? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hope you sleep well at night. Anyway, but God bless, dude. What the fuck? So the other thing too is me and Ken have been talking a lot about this a lot recently. If we were just regular people like everybody, because we are regular people, let's not get it twisted. If I was one of you just watching somebody else in here, if I was on Facebook or Mustang 6G or whatever, and I had a bad experience with a company or something happened, I have my First Amendment rights to say whatever the hell I want to say and speak the truth. Slander and lies are different. But if it's true and you can back it up, it's the truth. And I should be able to say, type whatever I want to in forms. Nobody gets lawfully attacked for that. But if you put a face behind it, if you're on YouTube, all of a sudden it becomes this big deal. It's the same damn thing. It's still a bad experience. My experience may not be your experience. Go have fun. I'm out. All right. Trolls are the best. Trolls are the best. RT Life, what's going on, man? If you're still in here, hey, I appreciate it. Stopping in. I hope that your channel's doing well. I've seen. I check in from time to time. Don't worry. Carsman Q's and Mike has the best barbecue. Period. Find him on Facebook or wherever, however you can, and order. And he's got this barbecue sauce that I think he's got like pineapple. Oh, it was so good. Xander didn't know you were also a vet. Yes, I was in the Army for a long time. Got injured, got out. Disabled veteran is what I am. But no, I don't talk about it a whole lot because, listen, it's like you being a surgeon or a mechanic or you work at Taco Bell and you say, hey, I made a taco for somebody today. So you did your job. Congratulations. Do you want a cookie? Why do you need, why do you want a pat on the back for doing your job? Oh, it's what I joined the military because it's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help other people, serve my country, serve the good cause, do all that stuff. Yes. And unfortunately, war, people get hurt or injured or killed and all that. And I got injured and it was time for me to go. Army said, hey, you're broke. You got to go. You can't do your job anymore. I said, okay, fine. So I packed my bags and I left. But I don't bring it up a whole lot because, I was just doing my job. So everybody's saying thank you. I appreciate it. I do. But I didn't do it for a thank you. And every veteran, especially those that have been shot at, will tell you the same thing. Anyway. So there's two sides to every story. I'm just now getting to that. That was like 15 minutes ago, I think. What's the other side of the story? I'd love to know that other side of the story. Is the car fired up yet? Tomorrow, hopefully, the car will be fired up. Hopefully, all goes well in that transmission because it was low on freaking fluids. Like, why? Like, we pulled it down and it was pretty much dry. They took the transmission fluid too? The fuck? I mean, the list of stuff that we've had to order from Ford has been just big money. Lots of it. We thought that it was all just a couple of little things, and the shop owner was like, cool, I'm gonna give you some money, we're gonna make this right. And then but things kept coming. Like we still needed to parts. And the thing is, you look at stuff and there's a lot of little pieces. Like you're building a big Lego set. All right. You see, what it looks like when it's done, assembled, right? And anyway, the point is, you don't start finding the small stuff until you start to actually put things back together, and then you start finding, well, it's missing this. I cannot tell you how many. Ford right now is like I'm like their best friend because I'm just ordering everything because the car was missing a bunch of stuff, and it's been a nightmare to get it from the other place, and not all of it's even here. The turbo kit I actually sold to a guy, and we're going to install it, and we're going to do it right because I want him to enjoy the car. I haven't even talked about the condition of that turbo kit and how fucked up it is, but it was brand new when I last saw it. I understand that things get scratched and you don't want to re-ceramic coat parts and stuff like that. But good gosh, I've got pictures and everything. None of it's seen the light of day. If any of this stuff ever saw the light of day, the stuff that's on my phone, it would ruin people. It would ruin some jobs. That's not my end goal. My end goal is to wash my hands and move away and never fucking talk about it again. You know? Uh, Jesus said, turn the other cheek, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I want to also just make it very clear. I did not blow up my engine. I did not do it. The last time I saw that car, it was running and it made a lot of power. But there were some decisions that were made. Just like when the engine was pulled, Ken told me, you better call them and tell them don't pull that motor. If you ain't got the money right then, you better tell them don't do it. And so I did. I tried to call and nobody picked up the phone. And I was trying to stop it when I found out that that was the decision that was going on. And that's why a motor got pulled. Did it need to be built? Sure. In my own time. And I'm the only decision-making authority on that. But apparently, I mean, the car was treated like a I don't know, like a prop. And if I was the only one, it'd be a little concerning, but I'm not. All right, let's go through the comments. Man, we got 75 people in here. Ooh. I'm trying to get to everybody. Andy Meyer, who are you? Good to see you live. Sorry for whatever happened. Watching your latest. I am, guys. I apologize. I'm so heated right now. I was just releasing this last video. It's so funny. It's a YouTube thing. Everybody's like, "Where's the car for 6 months?" And we drop the content, and nobody watches. You're like, I guess nobody cares. So whatever. I haven't even. I'd be honest with you. I haven't even filmed the last 4 days. Like the car, when the engine was out of the car, and now it's complete. Like I'm gonna have to do like a walk around video of everything. Andrew, yeah, tracking, very aware, and that's fine. If they're upset, if they're in here and they're upset, maybe they shouldn't have done what they did. And if they think they did nothing wrong, wow. Not my company to save. Oh crap! I just lost my place in the damn thing. Yeah. So anyway, I was saying, sorry if I'm heated right now. It's been a very expensive past 6 months. We put on a real good show for the camera for the past 6 months. Oh, the car's fine, this, that, and the other. But no. No. I was trying to get my car back, as much of it as I could, and get what was mine out. That way the police didn't have to get involved, and a mess and all this, that, and the other. Who is Stephanie talking to? Oh, she's been biting her tongue about it. Are you keeping track of everything? I've lost my place.
Yeah, you're good.
Crap. Where do we go? Pony 1992 is in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm just now. Anyway, go check him out, guys, on YouTube. Yeah, where's James Edwards? Who is James Edwards? I would love to know who this guy is.
Somebody said that James Edwards does not troll you, and they don't know why.
Yeah, I'd only seen him on the channel that one time, and that maybe he's been there before, but it's a second account for somebody. We know that.
Well, you can get on PNC blog.
Yeah. So Mendoza's Coyote, I think it's just a 6 is getting a similar engine 5.2 Predator built by RPG. Yes, that's what I saw too. Being in the Navy was the best thing I ever did. Car Mob, yep. There's a lot of veterans in this chat too. I'm gonna tell you something though. If you're in this chat and you think I'm talking about you, you know what I mean. You need to be careful who you poke around at, because people know people. That's not a threat. I'm just saying. Voice, things that come out of our mouth on the internet, like we can keep talking about this. It can be a big deal. I don't want it to be. I want it to be done with. You know, it's like this is the biggest question that I have about everything that's gone on. It was why. That's the one word question that I have is like why? Why did this happen? Why is it? I was your biggest supporter, and this is what happened? Why? Like, what the heck? This is, but the thing is, it has to be talked about because this is a big stink. I got 100 and some odd videos. There's probably 200 videos promoting for you know who, and it's not like we can't have this discussion. Like, it's going to be talked about. I'm not a drama person either. So nothing is free. Andy Meyer says nothing is free. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I paid a lot of money to have a broken car. That's the damn truth. So who is James Edwards? That's $1 million question. Somebody that we know. We know that much. I need to put you in on the corner. I would give Stephanie a wrench, make her a moderator, but she'll be blocking everybody. Everybody goes in the timeout. Hey, what's up? Who did? I'm about to get stung. Well, I've been driving. I'm not name dropping. I mean, I'm over here with the one with, a car that I'm spending thousands of dollars on. Hang on, guys. I'm going to mute the chat. Yeah. Now that yeah. I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible. But yeah, you see anybody in here talking about I'm gonna get stung? Like, I've got all the stuff. You'd be retarded to do that. Especially I have a name drop. Like, you want to fight? We can fight. On to positive things, I guess. The car should be fired up tomorrow, and hope all goes well. Because if it don't, I've already told Ken, I was like, get me a Ford factory long block, and we'll just put the blower on it, and just live it like 800 horsepower, and it is what it is. And I'll be happy, but I'll have a running car. A new tuner? Well, I have no problem with the tuner that I had, but I like yeah, we're going to a different one now. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Oh boy. Hang on. You said I'm gonna get stung. Huh? Well, I appreciate it. Oh, thanks. The one that I just knocked over, and it's gonna be. It's gonna explode if I open it. All right. It's supposed to be charging. Is it not? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hang on. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. This is not really planned. This is in response to earlier. We got power. All right, let's get caught up. Chris Glover, it was nice meeting you at Ford Takeover as well. It's a shame that we get rained out and everything. Okay, I'm so far behind. This is subject to based on a bad business. Yeah, there's some stuff that went on that should not have. Hitting the sack. Good night, guys. What's up?
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll just sit like this. We'll have Speed Addict. Speed X poster in the back. What's up, guys? I'm the new Speed Addict 731. I mean, I wanted to go supercharger in the beginning anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. What is a big deal is just, anybody else that this would have happened to, they would have been, oh my gosh. They think, you know what I mean? If anybody has a problem with what I'm saying, if they, like I said, I got a video that could drop at any moment. That's real bad. Real truthful. Nothing's made up. Just shouldn't have done what you did. Or been responsible for, your employees. Like a good leader should. Pushpin found. I'm sure you will need a few. Yeah, we do need push pins. That's the least of my worries right now, though. Zip ties work too, I guess. The damn car's been in 3 not at fault accidents. Stephanie almost died in it. They replaced this whole side of the car twice. It's had multiple engines, multiple transmission. Well, the transmission's a given. It's a 10R80. They're going to take a crap after X amount of power. Which is why Ken went to back to a 6R80 car, because you can build them and make them pretty stout, and they'll live like that for a long time. Sting Giant's in here. What's going on? Nickel White S550. There's a lot of guys. If I missed you, I am like way behind. I'm like probably 20 minutes behind in the chat. I'm just going as fast as I can. If I'm skipping over you, I am sorry. Don't take it personally. Don't be sensitive. Oh crap, the chat just jumped. I'm just gonna have to go to the end and just keep track. You talking in Stang mode? Stang mode. Stang mode's not in the chat, is he?
No, they let you talk to him earlier.
Oh, that I was talking to?
Yeah, when you muted, they said it's posted.
I was talking to somebody that has a story of their own. I'm trying to find out where that threat that was in here. Oh, by the way, if they're still in here, this chat's gonna probably, I'll put it as, I don't know if I'll leave it public. I probably won't, but I'm not gonna delete it. So, and it keeps the chats. If you threaten me in here, you did it in front of everybody publicly. Like, how dumb? How dumb? Just leave me the fuck alone and I'll leave you alone. How about that? But like, we have to talk about the car's condition. Like, it's such a mess. Part of this is yes, maybe out of frustration because ooh, I'm not touching that comment. Ooh. It's hard to put things back together when you don't have all the pieces. And when you're being told that, oh, they're in the mail, they're in the mail, they're in the mail, they're in the mail. But they're not. Like, they're just not. How do I know this? Because I'm signed up for all the tracking alerts from every shipper. If a shipping label gets printed, I get alerted. You know what it is? Because I'm so humble all the time, and everybody's like, "Oh, Xander will never, never, never. He'll never retaliate. What a nice guy." You don't mess over your friends. You don't do it. But yeah, I had no problems with my turbo kit that was on the car. I wanted to go back to a blower anyway. I mean, I had conversations with the shop about it. That's probably why the car ended up the way it is. Why go back to a supercharger? It's what, like I said, it's what I wanted to do in the beginning. And we had this cool idea that we were going to take over YouTube and go twin turbo because nobody was really making S550 twin turbo content. And I was going to be that guy. But, you know, things happen. I covered in those old videos too. One of them is a live chat. One of them is a 3-hour live chat. And you can clearly hear what's being said on a phone call that came in. You can go about 2 hours and 45 minutes into it, and you can hear for yourself. It's still there. And then we lost an engine. We took bad advice. But then what happened? We covered. We covered for certain people. Not everything wasn't necessarily lies. It just wasn't the full truth. But I fell on the sword for that one. I'll be damned if I do it again. Beards and cars. If you go back and look at, well, I mean, you guys can all see it. First mention going, yeah. Where is Ken? I've got a question for him. He's actually in the other room. He's editing. Ken has been a very, very, very big, important piece of the puzzle as far as putting the car back together. Guys, give him some love. Speed Addict 731. He is a class away from being like a senior Ford master mechanic. He's a master mechanic. Knows how to work on car. I get to hang out with him for a little bit of his work and everything, and seeing, of course, not distracting him because I was turning wrenches on the engine and stuff like that. And it's very rare at least in my experience, to find a mechanic that really goes above and beyond for the people that he doesn't even know. He's just turning wrenches for somebody else in somebody else's car, So, but he does everything correctly, no shortcuts, and because that's his reputation on the line. You take shortcuts, you do the wrong things, and everything comes full circle, as I say. Everything will come back to haunt you if you take shortcuts, if you do the wrong stuff to somebody else's things. You never, I want to make this very clear. I'm sitting on my phone. My motor is bad because I did it myself. Okay. That's stupid. Maximum horsepower for max views. Okay, that's why my car got taken to, 21 pounds without me even being there. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, my fault. My fault. Yeah. The engine, guys, let's be very clear. The last time that I saw my car before we picked it up, the car was running. It was not blown up. The company did not blow up my engine. I did not blow up my engine. The engine did not get blown up. I'm so tired of seeing that in the past couple of videos I've dropped. The engine was running, but it was removed. A running engine was pulled. Promises were made and not kept. Didn't want it to happen, but promises were made and they were not kept. You never, ever, ever mess with somebody's time, money, or family. They're all connected. You just don't do it. I'm reading. Andy Miner, you wanted maximum horsepower for maximum views. No, I was good at 1,000. I was good at 1,000. I believe I made that known pretty clear in person too. Yeah, James says you're being a hell of a lot calmer than I would be if it were my car. That's the thing. It's like, why am I getting so much shit over this? If any of you in the chat, well, most of you, if this happened to you, imagine. Well, you guys don't even know the full story. We're not going there. But they all being defensive. They're all being defensive because they're in the chat. I haven't even name dropped anybody or a company at all. So you guys are all in chat talking about whatever. I'm just going to say that legally, I haven't said shit. Perception is a motherfucker, though. But I haven't said nothing. I could just be reading something behind here. I'm just making it up. It's a story time. Ooh, that one's bad. Sucks to have it happen. Mine was screwed up by a guy who talked a good game. Trashed my 2010 fully built engine, like expensive engines, because the timing was off. Yeah, that the piston to valve contact is a terrible thing. Your engine will live for about 1 second. Yeah, even if you didn't want maximum numbers, you would want to be there recorded. Yeah. Facts. Oh, I see what you did there. You pulled some Tom McDonald on me. Facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. Stop being sensitive. Maybe next time do a better job. Thumbs up for those that helped for helping the algorithm. Read above the facts. Hang on, I don't even where. I got to go back. I got to go back. I'm lost in the chat, dude. So give me a second. Just screenshot it to me. Oh, I got you. No, not at the hotel. Yeah. I found out because we were playing Xbox. Yeah, we were playing Xbox. This happened before, like when I was still in Tennessee is when this happened. And then we came down. And then what happened was I was told that they were increasing the boost. This is what I was told. Increasing the boost because the car stopped responding. They didn't know why. That means you have blow by and you're pushing it too hard. Maybe you should stop. I just wanted a fun car to make content and help a business grow. I'm not even talking about turbo kits. I'm talking about just in general. Ooh, man, this chat's on fire. Oh man, I'm reading. Ace got it right. How much exposure is worth? Well, I sold product for X company too. Made them stupid money. And I still don't even have all my stuff back. It's never been mailed. But I've been repeatedly told it was. The amount of thousands of dollars that have contributed to their growth and profit is stupid because of what we did. Not because I'm not alone in this. Should you get the street K member? I'll tell you this much: that K member is normally I will micro vlog everything, you know what I mean, and make individual videos, like, you know, because there could have been 30 videos out of this whole rebuilding the car thing. I'll be honest with you, I haven't touched the camera 4 days and car's back together. It ain't fired up yet. We're still doing some wiring, but I wanted to put YouTube aside. I went over about 3 or 4 days ago, picked up the camera, did a little intro, even shot some stuff with the GoPro on the head, right? And then I was getting frustrated, so I turned it all off. And I was like, let me just stop with the YouTube crap and just worry about the car. That's something that I pay good money for every month. You know, that I could be money that could be going elsewhere. It could be going to, you know, like wife and kids or this or whatever. Instead, you got to remember when you have to come out of pocket for somebody else's mistake in anything in life, doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't just hurt you, it hurts other people. That's why I say don't mess with somebody's time, money, or family, because they're all connected. They're all connected. When you do that, you are screwing with more than just that person. You are affecting, like, you know, like we got kids and stuff too. You know, they need food, clothes, all of they need new shoes. They got doctor bills. They got, you know, stuff. They've got life. My freaking daughter, we're hoping it's not broken. I got a phone call yesterday in the middle of the install. You know, like you know, they thought that she broke her leg, and 3 months prior she tore a ligament in her freaking thumb. You know, and you know, so they got it fixed, and she had to have surgery. She's not even 13 years old yet. You know, but these are all things that happen, and when you do something to somebody else, and you know, then it's been a real struggle to try to balance family life and a car. But the car is also family life because, hear me out, the car takes money every month to make a payment. So I have had for the past 6 months or so, I've lost track, a car payment going out every month for a car that has no, you know, freaking engine, it doesn't run, you know, anything, right? That's money that could have been spent elsewhere to fix other problems or benefit, you know, you know, family and stuff like that. It's been a very stressful 6 months. So if a shop is in here and they're a little sensitive about some of the stuff I'm saying, put yourself into my shoes. How would you feel? You know, it's not right. Instead of saying you're sorry, which has never happened, never apologize. It's always, oh, there must have been a misunderstanding. My ass. Instead of just apologizing, things could have went differently. So, and I've already said, if it was one of your employees, because that was a conversation too, that is no longer there, that did the wrong things, then that explains it all. Then maybe there's nothing wrong with the company. Maybe it's just a bad employee. But as a company, you're supposed to have your customers back. This is a hard lesson learned. By the way, I'm not the only YouTuber that this has happened to. The others can tell their own story, and some of them have. I have seen a text message. I'll name drop It's Just a Six. I've seen a text message personally where he wanted to leave because things were going south. I think that relationship has been fixed. But he's actually, he'll name drop people. Like he's a 1 million subscriber channel. He doesn't care, but these guys come after the smaller channels because they think that we can be picked on. I'm a patriot, man. I have full legal right to say whatever the hell I want to. And if you don't want to help anymore, you want to spread the bad news in the industry, like why? I haven't even name dropped anybody. But there's some things in a car that look intentionally done. There are broken pieces. The entire interior from the seats back have to be replaced. I was not, and the shop helped me to recoup some of this. So, a lot. I dropped off some of these to buy everything that's going back to the car is new, except for the converter, which I got from Logan at Lethal. He had a car with about 70 miles on it and sold it to me for a good price. So I've got his converter, and hopefully, all goes well. Hopefully all goes well, right? And we have no issues. But that's a company that will have your back 100%. Like you order something, you got tracking like that. It's like Amazon. It's fast. But the customer service, everything, like I support everything they do. But the bad thing about the industry is, especially when you get this connected to it, is everybody talks. They can all talk, but when we talk, oh, it's bad. It's bad. Well, I got news for you though. If you're not on my side, or you don't have to be on my side, but if you ain't with me, you want to just tell you what, there's the door. Like the things that we say, for whatever reason, hold weight a lot more than just typey on YouTube versus like a forum. So when I say, hey, go shop here, and they make bunches of money off of that, that should matter. So but this whole thing, it's like I don't like again, like he's tired of it. Some of these companies out there will really work with you. Some of them will. They will really work with you, and they will take care of you. They will do the right thing, and but some of them, it's all about this. It's all about, and unfortunately, that's true in life and everything these days. Pretty much, it's hard to find good people. James, I'm just I stopped reading in the comments. I got to catch back up. If you're out of here and you're going to bed because it's late, it's almost midnight, I think. Then good night. Right, Mrs. Z said the same thing. They owe more than they have given. So they tried to help. There was a payment that was issued, said final payment. I was like, wait a minute, we haven't even like fully taken the car apart yet or started to put it back together yet. We don't know what the hell we're missing. So what do you mean final payment? This is like hush money? And I tried and call and call and call and call and text and text and text and text and call and can get no response. But the one did said, well, you're being treated like a regular customer from this point on because you pulled a turbo kit off your car. So screw you, is basically what that said. I have it here. Should I share this with the world? Everything and all the pictures. Or how about mail me my stuff? And let's put it all behind us. Yeah, Mendoza's Coyote. Yeah, if I were to name drop and all this stuff came out, oh, dude, I sold product for this company for 3 months, and I still didn't even get all my paychecks. So I'm still owed money. I know because I kept records. I know they did too. It's fine. Well, I guess we'll let the IRS figure that out. Well, I want to know where my torque converter went, my original one. Like, where did it go? Like, I had to buy a used one. I had to buy some used car parts to put the car back together. It's not like we're made of money. It's been a very expensive 6 months. Shall not be named. It's like Voldemort, you know. Shh. We don't speak that name. Harry Potter. We must not tell lies. Only truth here. The facts don't give a shit about your feelings. Am I going too far?
I haven't been watching.
No.
I've been in my room editing my video.
I'm exercising my First Amendment right. Come after me. We'll see you in the Supreme Court. Break that federal law. Go for it. Then turn it into a class action. I know people with similar stories. They're in this chat too. I just want my stuff back. Where did my transmission lines go? Ken, you got my transmission lines? Why'd you take my transmission lines and the cooler? Why'd you do that? What did I do to you? I'm just kidding. It's like he sends. It's like they sent some money to like help put it back together. Awesome, but why was it missing in the first place? Like why? That's I should have named the video that. Why? Question mark. Fucking why? Exactly. I don't know. Like, damn it. All I try to do is just do the right thing on YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I'm a. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like we're talking about. Delete. See ya. Not worth my sanity. Ace is on it. Yeah, if you got the proof, I got video documentation. It's all on YouTube for everybody to see, and there's some stuff that's filmed, ready to make public at any time. Oh yeah, Bubba's got it on here. I see what you're talking about. We got Stang mode, it's just a 6, demonology, street speed, and even Cletus. Get word? When they get word, let me tell you something about YouTubers. People love to talk about what happens to other. That the worst thing that you could ever do is what's happening right now, and try to make it public. Because it's YouTube. I can continue. And other people will talk about it too. It's a good way to bury your company. Thank you.
Eat some pizza, bro.
I'm about to get off.
I'm going back there in my video.
Text, voicemails, recording, so on. We got it. I've played this game before. I saw this shit coming. This is not like something happened in the last 2 weeks. This has been a progress for 6 months. It's trust but verify. Trust but verify. And cover your own ass. When I saw that things weren't going the way that I wanted them to with my property, everything started getting recorded. Months and months and months and months. I've done this before. Screenshots. I mean, just eyewitness accounts. Good Lord, the eyewitness accounts. The people that were there. Subpoena everybody. Or just mail me my stuff. Which is like, I think it's like another $200 worth of stuff. Why screw over YouTuber? That's a great question. I don't know why. Got it, Carlos. I appreciate. I'm looking at your text. I appreciate that. I know it's him. He's the one that said that stupid shit. He's the one that I was talking to the owner, and we were like actually like making some headway, and we were working together, right? This dumbass comes in there thinking he's all high and mighty, ruined the whole thing. Like this is his fault. I hope he's in here to hear that. Like he screwed it up. Still got your text messages, bruh. Make a company thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like he was never part of anything. Bringing me on board and not like that. Any part of nothing. Coming in to talk to like you big. With your mullet. Dude weighs about freaking 110 soaking wet. There's some people in this chat that have a hell of a story. I'll tell you that much. Oreo 50 Sting would like to know about the tuner. The tuner? Which tuner? The new tuner? Ooh, this chat. The new tuner is going to be Daryl Wingard. Wingard Performance. The guy is very, very good at what he does. He's local. He's who Ken uses. I've seen him take cars from some of the other bigger tuners around the country, and then he'll make them faster. The other cool thing about Daryl though is there's a lot of money tied up into this build, this new rebuild, and I want somebody who's very competent. Not that the others aren't, but that's local. Like he could literally sit in the car and tune it. And he's also a mechanic, and he drives and races these cars himself personally. So he's, I think a very smart decision. And I've been wanting to go this route for a long time. And everything, a lot of stuff on this car has changed, pretty much everything. Mendoza, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not trying to fan the flames, and that's not what I'm trying to do here either. I saw some comments, and they got Ken even really pissed off, and he's like the most humble guy. Just some people, some trolley trolls. But normally I don't come in here and and complain. But a lot of the people that, if you're in this chat, a lot of you guys are heavily invested into the story. It's kind of what we do as YouTubers, right? We're invested in the story, and I appreciate that very much. But the intent and purpose was to not make a video about this, because this is a live chat. So immediately after the chat, I can just take it down. But to answer questions like why a Whipple over a VMP, those are going to be like cool video questions, or I'm sorry, some content that will be coming up. But anybody that goes on to like 166G, they can see the Whipple weight. There's just supply and demand issues and this, that, and the other. VMP's got a very good track record too. They make some awesome products, awesome company, and very, very proud. Believe me, if I thought it was subpar, it would not be on the car. It's a 1400 horsepower capable engine. That does not mean that I'm going to sling 1400 horsepower through it. It's just everything is overbuilt for what I wanted to do. And I think it'll handle 900 to 1,000, maybe 1,100 just fine. So we'll be way under the limit. And something else we were talking about earlier too is think about this for a second. So everybody's like, oh, you hurt the engine because you were taking it past the power, blah, 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 of what it was supposed to handle. Isn't that what everybody does with the stock Coyote or stock engine or whatever you drive? You throw a boost at it. Well, the cars are not necessarily supposed to handle that. The Coyotes do really well, which is an awesome trade-off. That doesn't mean that those rods and internals and everything are supposed to handle it, but it's cool that they will to a point. So that means in theory I should be able to go above and beyond 1,400 horsepower too, right? No, well, we're not going to do that. But anyway. Who's threatening who? Somebody threatened somebody in here? Whipple wait time is crazy. Yeah. Unless you're hunting down used boost, and there was other options too, like when I originally wanted to do, I've never had an aftermarket boosted Mustang before. So it's all very new, but I really thought about like a loud cut gear Pro Charger or Vortec, at the time. because I like the way they sound. And I I'm not trying to make, I'm not trying to like set goals or something here. You know what I mean? Not goals, but a record. Not trying to break records. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want a fun street car. That's all. I think we're gonna have that. And the blowers are cool. You know, we got a big ice tank in the back, so you know, we can dissipate some heat, and it's pretty cool. So on a side note, why did you switch your fuel system to the upgraded? Because of the box. All right, so the box is pretty cool, and what that allows us to do is, so if you buy like a lethal fuel system now, because there's the one in that kid's car that I need to install, which will be happening next week. The fuel hats are before you had to do more cutting and splicing. Now they're actually kind of like, you know, they got pigtail connectors, so they're more plug and play, and the box is really simple. So you mess with a couple wires for your FPDM, your like cinder wires, and your FPDM wire, your main. Um, but the box is really neat because the rest of it's just like the pumps will, the harness literally plugs into the hat, and then the other plugs into the box, right? And that's it. Simple. Me, I have to cut and splice a little bit of this because I had the old style fuel hat, but Lethal's upgraded them so they're now more like almost like VMP friendly. You know what I mean? They're more plug and play. Super simple. Like the Lethal kit has pre-assembled fuel line, which is both the pro and a con. A pro in the sense that it's very DIY friendly. You can install it in your, especially with now with the new plug and play stuff, you can install it like in your garage in like an afternoon. It's really simple. And you know, guys out there spending like stupid money for like fuel system installations, like stop it. Like they're not that bad. Even a system is not that bad. Run power ground, you know, get you a good controller. So the new box is kind of like, it's like an FC3 controller from 4, but made a little differently. So I actually talked to Logan on the phone a long time ago, well, about a couple months ago, for about an hour about this. Like, what makes it so great? And he's even mentioned like it's made of like the composite plastic, so it doesn't hold heat. You know, because electronics get hot, especially big fuel pumps and stuff like that. So that's kind of the whole thing, and it makes wiring up a hob switch a little bit easier. Not that it's really hard, any, you know, whichever way. It's just more plug and play friendly. I think it's easier for the average guy to install. Um, you know, 4 systems are great. I really like them, but I think that you really can't go wrong in any direction. The guy's kid out here, he's got his regs are a little different than mine, so they've been making improvements to the kit, which is really cool. Now the reason that I said it could be a con as far as fuel line is because maybe you have like an interesting setup, or like me with the new build, we got everything to work, but man, some of that stuff is stretched. So you know, that would be where, you know, a benefit would be if you're assembling your own fuel line, could be a benefit. And it's not hard to do. You just need some big bolt cutters with that make a circle, just so you get a good even cut all around, and basic hand tools, and super simple. Honestly, it's not that bad. So you need to do whatever it takes. Yeah, Ace, you're all over it. Every one of your. You need to do whatever it takes to get, or I'm sorry, to become whole. You aren't asking, and this is important, and I agree with this, and that's kind of the whole thing. You are not asking for more than you are owed. Do what you need to do, and as soon to do soon, and soon, or you will always regret it. So he's right. We're not asking for. It's not like a get rich thing or something like that. It's just like, look, I had this, and this is what I got back. It ain't right. Fix it. And when it doesn't get fixed, well, I'm doing what any other person would do and start chasing the stuff that's owed, the stuff that was mine, the stuff that I pay for every month, the stuff that I have receipts for. That's what it's all about. Getting back what's mine. Not trying to one up somebody, not trying to bash, not any of that stuff. We're just trying to get what's mine. Yeah, there's a lot of people here getting pissed off. It's not even their car. It's if I saw this happening to somebody else, I mean, it would be. The thing is, though, is I have been seeing this happen to other people. It's very, 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 very frustrating. Very frustrating. We're supposed to be on YouTube and be like, like, hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Put the big, put the smile on, right? And fake the funk. And yeah. Put on a good show for the camera. That's what it's all about. Put on a good show. Never mind what's twisting and turning up here, where all the other stuff and the money that's going out or whatever. Guys, I'm not making any money off of YouTube to cover all this. I think that for this month I've made. Let's look. What have I made this month? I'll put things in. Everybody thinks that I make big YouTuber money, right? Let's go to this month, which is ending. It always ends as far as YouTube's how they pay you on the 22nd. So this is 2 days shy of the YouTubers. They show all the time when they get paid. So let's go to the month of May. Oh wow, I've made $504 $504.84. Again, this is 2 days shy, so I might get a couple more bucks by the end of the, but certainly nothing crazy. Guys, that's I don't make serious thing mode money. We're a much smaller channel, right? So everybody thinks that it's okay. They'll just fix it, blah blah blah. No, this is stuff like that's a car payment. So we're having to empty out the savings account, take all the tax money. We're doing all this stuff to part of the reason I sold the turbo kit too was to pay off the engine. That's something we haven't. I probably should have said this in the very beginning. If you're still in chat and you're hearing this, then congratulations. Yeah, part of the reason selling the turbo kit was also to pay off the engine and stuff like that, because I didn't have it, guys. I was told I didn't want the engine to come out. I was told, don't worry, I got your back. I will front the money. You sell product and pay me back. Guess what? Never happened. No money was sent. I got the messages. No money, no dollar, no nothing was ever sent. So then, like 6 weeks goes by, and I call for a status update on like the progression of the engine build, and it's like it literally says in a nutshell, sorry, we don't work for free. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And so, but then I talked to the individual that's supposed to send money that said that they would, and I got a completely different answer. It's all here. The facts don't care about your feelings. Sorry about it. I would, Sublime, appreciate the super chat. I would have to have a lawyer. I have I would have to have a lawyer look at the videos before I would feel comfortable about releasing them, Will it burn me in the industry? Probably. Would it be worth it? Probably. So, but the things is, like everybody's like crazy these days. So you got to be very careful about what you say. And I haven't name dropped not one time. So you guys are over here mentioning names, but I'm not. I'm staying in that nice little gray area. And as soon as this chat's over with, I'm making it freaking private anyway. I didn't say anything stupid or slanderous in the video title or thumbnail or anything like that. Like there's nothing bad going on here. Just speaking the truth. But no, it's a shame that the trolls that are in here, they're probably not in here anymore. They might be, that are in here. Some of them have made it worse than, like, we were on a path to success to get things back to where they needed to be. There's one individual that was in this chat that now that I know who it is, was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Sabotage the whole thing. I got the text messages still. But yeah, some of these guys have been through the ringer quite a bit. Carlos, I think he lost an engine. Didn't you lose an engine due to this whole thing? He may be able to confirm. I can't. The thing is, I can't confirm anybody else's story because it's not even mine to tell. Ace, yeah. Well, remember, there's, as some will say, there's two sides to every story. So I would love to hear theirs. What is the reason that all this stuff is gone? What is the reason that things are missing? Like, what's the story there? Please tell me, because I've been wanting to know for 6 months. No, yeah, I'll get some in a little bit. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Kelly said it. Don't they think that somebody would get pissed and then start speaking about it? Like, what did they think I was going to say? Silent? I'm a YouTuber. We talk about everything. I'm not even a YouTuber, man. I try to make fun videos. But I'm in an interesting place now too, because I have hundreds of videos promoting. Do I take them down? That's lost revenue. Those videos still make some revenue, right? And they're still there for thousands, possibly millions of people to see. Do I take all of that down? I'd be taking down half of my channel. I don't know what the right answer is. All right, Chris. Oh, yeah. So he's out an engine. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah. I mean, you guys could see how the car was picked up. Everything was tossed in that trunk, right? And it was all sitting on top of a seat delete that was sponsored equipment, right? The turbo kit wasn't sponsored. Well, I mean, it was partially, but it wasn't free. It was very, 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 very far from free. But the seat delete got messed up pretty bad. But my point is that when I looked at it, I was like, immediately seeing it too. I was just like, why? Like, why? And how did this happen? What were the decisions that led up to this? And then as an employee, I would expect it's kind of like in the military, man. You've got as a leader, you've got young soldiers that make stupid decisions. Okay. As a professional leader, you're supposed to teach them, right from wrong, coach, mentor, all that. So when you see them messing up, you correct it on the spot corrections. That's what I'm about. Enforce these standards ruthlessly. We had it painted on our freaking office wall. Enforce the standards ruthlessly. And the standard is a standard is a standard. Does not change. Right? So why were these so some bad decisions were made, but they weren't corrected. They weren't fixed. I made a phone call after some comments were made to me by this employee. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, you need to check your guy. And he said, I ain't got to do nothing. I said, okay, I'm going to leave that one alone. It's your decision, not my company to save. What is your major malfunction, soldier? Blatant disrespect to your stuff. Well, the thing is, I sold the turbo kit to a guy, right? I don't think he's ever had any boost. He's got a 2015 Mustang. It's red, and said that got him a deal. I'm doing a fuel system install and the twin turbo kit all on jack stands. This will not be on a lift. I have to go home and do it in the garage in the 90-degree heat on my back for $1,000. That's about a $3,500 job at a shop, maybe more. It's about $3,500. Yeah, about $3,500. So, it's a young guy. He helped me out. I could pay off the engine so we could get my car back and running. Because I did when everything went down, I was like, man, it's going to be a year before I could ever afford this because I didn't have the money. And right, so we're not talking like a couple $1,000. We're talking about a motor and a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, the guy's turbo kit was thrown in a box. I don't know by who, but it's beat to hell. And a bunch of it was missing. I've been working for months trying to get some of these small parts back. I've explained to this guy, like, he's been in contact with the company too, trying to get the stuff, and we text and make phone calls and stuff like that. So we've been keeping in touch, but apparently they're giving him the cold shoulder now too. But it's plain as day. Like the last time that we saw that car was, and everything in the condition it was in. So now this guy's paid, and that's what I sold. I sold a brand new turbo kit. It never even driven on the street. Right. So, but now it's a hunk of mess. I don't know what to do. So he's pissed. I'm pissed. So I got, as a good person, I got to try to fix this, right? He was told personally from the owner that things were going to be made right, and they weren't. They were not right. I got the turbo kit in old boy's shop. It's a shame. And I was supposed to video this and put this on camera too. Like, wow, I don't even know how I was going to pull that off. I don't know how to do special effects like that. The whole, missing paint, dents, and missing pieces. And sorry, I can't do that. Oh, me. I'm just going through all of your stuff now. Reading. How long have I been live? About 2 hours. I think it's about bedtime. How much power am I going for? It's supposed to make more power. So let's pretend for a second that a stock Gen 3 Coyote with an Odin puts down, I'm assuming stock cats as well, 93, 88 millimeter pulley puts down around 710, 720, something like that, somewhere in that ballpark, right? With the 5.2, it's got bigger bore, more displacement, even though it's the same stroke, but you get the added benefit. So it's going to make a little more power. I don't know how much more yet. It's going to be interesting. The video content is going to be cool. It's going to be fun. And then we'll put it on a 85 with the big pulley and see what it does. And I think it's cool because it's relatable, but it's not. I saw this comment too earlier because somebody brought it up. They're like, it's not relatable in the sense that if you want a 5.2, you got to buy one, and that is true. You do have to buy one, but I think it will be. I think it'll be fun. So. Oh crap! Oh boy. What did he say? I appreciate all you guys in the chat. All the feelings and everything, and it's a lot of emotion going on right now. I'm trying to be as level-headed as possible. I'm not name dropping. I haven't called anybody out. But when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? Yeah, cars and keys. I appreciate that. I try. It's frustrating to stay as humble as we want to, because the world these days, you guys all know, you live here, right? It can be a cesspool of just negativity and just awesomeness and selfishness and everything else, right? So it's hard to be a nice guy when you're surrounded by a lot of bad, and then because then you get picked on. Well, I don't care if anybody picks on me. I'm a grown man. I can handle myself. But and I've done more for this country than a lot of others. So, oh me, time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. Sometimes a bigger guy walks away. We'll speak our are truth, right? State the facts, and there, it's kind of like, guys, if you don't know, hang on. This I don't know if you're into like rap or whatever, but like Tom McDonald, man, just listen to the lyrics on some of the stuff. People So Dumb is a good one. What's some good ones? Clown World, I think, is a good one. But guys, I mean, the stuff he says is like on point. No Lives Matter, Fake Woke. I mean, these are classics. But yeah, facts don't lie. But he says something, and we're not talking about hate speech, but this brings up a good point. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. Don't get it twisted, right? So, Tom McDonald's good. He's an interesting character to look at. All the tattoos on his face, but I mean, whew, some of the stuff that man says though is like it's on the money. Yeah, everybody pissed off in here. Like, you don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of the story. I don't have to make anything up. Facts. I know he's in the chat. That's fine. Let him listen. You boys are welcome to call me too and tell me to stop. I can put the thing on mute. I can end the live chat and we can have a conversation. I'm gonna say what's up though. If they want to talk, they're gonna have to listen. It's called a conversation. And I don't have one-sided conversations. After I've just emptied my savings account into this car, trying to get it to run, I don't even care about big power anymore. I'm just freaking want a car that runs. So when I make that car payment every month, I have something, it has some worth, some value. He wasn't much of a sponsor anyway. I mean, the little 15, 20%, what are their discounts or whatever? Okay. I can get those anytime. It's like a Black Friday deal. I mean, and if I have to pay MSRP, okay, I was doing that before. I'm fine with it now. Maniac S550, what's going on? Damn it. I still got to mail your thing off. It's been a busy 3 weeks or a couple weeks since I saw you. I love Maniac S550. I love his car. I love that car. The competition orange. Love it. Yeah, I know they're monitoring the chat. That's fine. That's okay. That's all good. When you take somebody to the limit, sometimes I'm not gonna touch that one. Monitor D's nuts. No, they're listening. That's fine. That's cool. And hey, we'll keep it friendly. But they've all got my phone number. No phone calls being made. So what are they? What are they sitting back wanting me to slip up and say something? So they'll be like, "Ha, I got him." Okay. Still have the First Amendment. I still have. I could leave. Am I held accountable the same way if I leave a Google review? Is that a thing? Like, what happens if I do that? If I leave a bad Google review, just like if I went to Taco Bell and ate a bad taco, and I leave a Google review, do I get sued over that? No, because I ate a bad taco. You can get people for slander, but it's not slander when it's true, when it's facts, and you can prove it. But this chat was meant for some people in the other video that I'm just tired of when things happen. You ever had a friend and something bad happened to them? They just got bad, terrible luck, right? And it's all connected in some way. They just got real bad luck. Or bad stuff happens to them, right? And it's not their fault. Maybe it's not their fault. Maybe it's just they're being taken advantage of. Maybe it's just whatever. But then you got other people, you hear these other people talking like, "Oh, it's trash about that guy." It's like, but you know inside you're like, they don't got the story right. That's what this response is. No, listen. Marcus, I'm not telling you anybody because this is not a call to action. That was a question that I had. I am not inciting a call to action. 100% no. In fact, I'd tell you to leave it alone. I was just saying that I have to say that. Since y'all monitoring, yeah. Yeah, Maniac S550. Yeah, you're. Yep. It's all about that. All about that. What have you done for me lately? All about that money. Okay, says I'm just playing. Yeah, I know you are. But we have to say that. We will, Tracy. We'll keep it. We'll keep going. We're gonna keep our heads lifted high and continue. Moving on, and in a new and different direction. And after this, I'd like my hands to be clean of it. And if people want to come in there and troll the comments, be like, "Oh, you blew up a motor." Look, there's YouTubers that do that on purpose. But I'm different. Yeah, I put out a thing on my own personal Facebook. I'm reading in reference to some of these comments, like hashtag stolen car parts, but that was after I was getting sent to voicemail, and for days on end, I was calling, getting no response. I was texting Messenger. I was texting regular text message. I was trying to make contact, and I was getting ignored. And then I was told that they were too busy. Essentially, there was other things going on. I don't give a crap what you got going on. You got my property, and I want it back. You know, you need to prioritize a little bit better. Just, as what I thought was a friend, but as a guy to another guy, learn to prioritize, and yeah, you'll be a little bit more successful and stress free. Maybe put in your chat, like you got an iPhone, right? Or some kind of a smart device that you talk on. Be like, hey, I need to call this guy back. I need to set time for just a 5-minute conversation, just to update, just common sense stuff, guys. Like, we live in a technically advanced age. Use it. Well, the Maniac S550, you're correct, and the thing too is I've been talking to some people, some law enforcement, about felony, like what are felony charges, and by state and everything else. So there are avenues of approach that are that can be taken if need be. Push come to shove. It can go, it can get legal, not just like lawsuit stuff. I'm talking about like criminal. So, I'm still spending stuff on receipts and I've got video proof. I've got evidence. We've got eyewitnesses. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, this stuff is bad. Bad, 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 bad. So, I mean, if they want to pursue on me, then I will 100% come after. That my dad told me multiple times, before you get into a fight, stop. And this is true advice for everybody.
You still alive?
I'm still alive.
Oh, you're good. I'm hitting the hay, bro.
Okay. We'll get it running tomorrow.
Yeah. Have a good. You got pizza.
I know.
Drinks, you got everything. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm hitting the bed. I got work in the morning.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Yeah. I'm about to get off. He's got to go to bed.
Oh, you're good.
My dad said, "Hey, look, if you're gonna have a fight, stop. Think real hard. Is it really worth it? 9 out of 10 times, it will not be. So that can help you It can help you with just regular stuff on the street. It can help you with your job. It help you in your relationships. I'm about to. This person is arguing with me. We're about to get into a fight. But is it really worth it? Is there a benefit? Is there going to be a positive outcome to having an argument about whatever it may be? 9 out of 10 times it'll be no. But if you find yourself, if you mentally go through everything and you determine that yes, it is an argument worth having, then by God, you have that fight. If it's worth fighting for. It's just like we're supposed to live in the home of the brave and everything. I guess maybe not anymore. It's 2021. Everybody's so offended these days. But what I'm saying is, I've been for a long time now. I've been asking myself that question: is this fight worth having? So far, it's been no. Even after all this, so far it's been no. But when pushed, so I'm just saying that. And not as a threat, but I have law enforcement. One of the people helping me put the car back together is law enforcement. Everybody's got friends on both sides. I'm calling for a peace treaty. That's what I want. I got burned. That's okay. Everybody touches a hot stove in their lifetime. You just don't do it again. I got burned pretty good. I was a little stubborn, but we'll heal up and we'll move on and we won't do that again. Didn't work the first time. It was sure as hell not going to work the second time. So I propose a peace treaty, and you know, give me my stuff back and my last paycheck. My advice to everybody in here, though, I'm about to hang it up, is if you're still in this chat, if something happens to you, though, ask yourself that question. Is this worth having that fight? If it is, then fight for it. But, and don't leave your friends to fight alone, though. Or, there's supposed to be a community. That's what it's all about. Brotherhood, sisterhood. So have each other's back, all of us. When you see a friend in need, help them. And yeah, whatever it may be. So anyway, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you letting me vent to you a little bit, and hopefully you'll kind of understand why the twin turbos came off. They originally were coming off anyway. I just, I saw that there's more to it. I will make a video. You gotta do more stuff to the car to make a launch. I didn't want to put a turbo 400 in the car. I didn't want to do a couple of things to make the car launch as hard as we needed it to. I started to chase down a path of like race car. Everybody wants a race car until you got to live with one. And then you got race car problems. And I kind of wanted to just pull back the reins a little bit and be like, you know what? Let's make it fancy. We'll do this, we'll do that. And when you see the car in the upcoming videos, they're gonna be like, Xander thought he literally said in the chat, keep it simple. Like, what's all this other stuff? No, it still is. It still is. I'll address all that. But blower cars are fun. It's what I originally wanted. That's why I was going back. But I was the conversation. It was a bad conversation the very first time I had with this company, but like, I'm thinking about doing, changing directions here a little bit. Nothing against the company at the time. I was just like, I'm thinking about doing something different, switch things up. And man, they didn't like that at all. And I think that's maybe why the car is in this condition. And the guy that left my car in its condition that it was in has been in this chat this entire time. Confirmed. Confirmed. Shame on you, buddy. Shame on you. You did it to the wrong person. All right. I am going to end the chat. I appreciate all of you guys out there, and have a good night. And look forward to making some more content for you guys. Apologize, we didn't micro vlog everything. I decided to say the heck with YouTube. I just want to put my car back together. It's nice. We got nice wheels on it. We got a lot of cool things going on. So we'll get back to the fun stuff after we know that it's a very serious time right now. Putting a built motor in a car, and putting the car back together in the condition it was, to put it back together as whole as we are trying to, it's not, in my opinion, not the kind of time to be, hey, look what we're doing, blah 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 blah, all joking and stuff like that. Like, this is the approach to this car to put it back together has been very professional. It's been very slow and methodical. making sure it's done correctly. So if we have a failure on the engine on first fire, it has a warranty. Aside from transmission, I don't know. I got the transmission with missing transmission pieces, no converter, and it was light on fluid. I have no idea of the health of this built transmission. If it is messed up, I will probably sue. You know, so things will get really, really nasty really quickly. If something like that, and I'm talking about just initially. If I'm out racing, beating on it, yeah, things are going to happen. But this was a brand new built transmission. Hasn't been driven on, not by me anyway. I have never been on the street with this built transmission or any of that. So we'll see how things go. Everybody cross fingers. Please send up a prayer, and let's see if we can get it things back on track. YouTube is all fun and games, but as far as us enthusiasts in the community, this is it matters more to just have a running car than making fun, stupid, YouTube videos. I know that you guys watch them and you appreciate them, but everybody that's in the chat generally is a little bit more invested than just a lot of videos, because a lot of you guys out there are, I've met a bunch of you, and what I consider call friends. So again, I appreciate it, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.